Do you know your business? Hi guys, I'm Finda. Thank you for joining me. I'm the creator of Empowered by Finda Pakiwa, the personal development scent for women. For any information on the scent itself, as always, connect with me on any of my social media links listed down below. So guys, as I always say to you, I created this channel for me to actually bring all the experiences that I've had to go through, like the failures and the wins, things I've implemented that actually worked, that didn't work. And I brought all of this here for you guys in this awesome empowered package. So today's message is such a game changer. I feel like a lot of people are doing this so wrong, and it takes years for you to actually really understand what you're doing. For me, at least for me, I know that it took me years for me to even see like I was doing this incorrectly. I heard a story a few years ago about Ray Kroc. If you don't know who Ray Kroc is, he is the man who's responsible to bringing McDonald's to the world, in the franchise world. So he was speaking at Harvard. Not even sure exactly when, but he was speaking at one of the Harvard speakers, and he was speaking at a business class at Harvard. So after he actually spoke, he went out with a couple of the students for burgers and drinks. They went out, they were hanging out. So while they were all speaking, Ray Kroc actually asked the kids this question: "Hey, do you guys know by any chance what line of work I'm in? What business am I in?" And of course, like they're all saying obvious things. Of course, the hamburger business, the meat business, hospitality, restaurant. So they're giving him all these obvious answers. And he says, actually, no, all of those are wrong. I'm actually in the real estate business. So they all look at each other like, what? When I first heard that too, I also said, what? Real estate business? And it took me years for me to realize, like maybe 2 years later, for me to realize exactly how that really is, the real estate business, for it to click. Think about it. McDonald's is literally almost like in every neighborhood you can think about. Not even just here, like around the world. You can find a McDonald's everywhere. What is that? He's taking up real estate. So when you actually know exactly who your customer is and exactly who you're selling towards, providing service for, it literally puts you, like singles you out, puts you right there in front of that person for you to know exactly what kind of line of work that you're in. And that actually brings me to what I had to learn about Empowered. My partner, my love, who's also my business partner, as I mentioned many times here before, that he always has like this insight, like much more where we're going with our brand. He told me like maybe 3 years after we started, he said to me, "Hey babe, I really think that you are more in the self-development field where you're headed." And I felt like, self-development field? No, like get out of here. I'm like in the perfume industry. So I just took it upon myself to learn so much about fragrance, learn like the fragrance alphabet, learn exactly how certain things are created and how it started, all this history, which wasn't bad, because now that actually enables me to create my monthly blogs that are actually on my website. If you want to check out any of my blogs, I have all of them available. Also click down below and you can actually see the link to my blog for the month of March. But anyway, so I did all this research and all this information on fragrance. So it's throughout the pandemic, it was actually more of a blessing in disguise, where I was doing a lot of soul searching about empowered moving and exactly how to sell it. And I was doing what a lot of people tend to do on social media. Just post, so you can be in front of people, but you don't know exactly who you need to be in front of. So that was my thing I was doing wrong. I was doing a lot of posting just so somebody can actually, catch Empowered and actually say, "Oh, I love this, let me check it out or buy it." But I did not know exactly who I needed to be in front of. And it was not until the pandemic this past 2 years, which was more of a blessing in disguise for me, where I did a lot of soul searching, as I already mentioned, when I felt like it only should be one scent. I've been working with this one scent for the past 7 years now, and that's what I feel hardcore in my soul, that it should only be 1 cent. But I knew that it should be just more than just one bottle I offered. So in my bottles, I offered them in three different women, and they're labeled Bold, Brave, and Empowered. But then it took me maybe a few months for me to realize why it's called Bold, Brave, and Empowered. It's because that's what the women will go through, or anyone will go through, when they're actually developing themselves to their higher level. So when I realized that, I am in the personal development field, it's a complete game changer. It's changed my confidence. It's actually boosted more of my confidence. It's actually changed my content. I don't post as much now because the posting I do is always posting that actually has massive value with the message, not just to be in front of someone's face. So I'm actually posting more now with speaking directly to who my client is, and it's much more as in you just know exactly how to carve out your day. You just know exactly how to carve out for that person that you literally are speaking to. And I would say the most imperative thing for anyone in business is know exactly who's your client. What are you selling? And what's your product? What's your message? When you know that, it kind of clears out all this noise and you actually just kind of focus exactly on that person or that client or that, direction that you're going to. So guys, as I mentioned to you guys this year, I have a goal. It's to actually reach 1,000 people, meaning to empower 1,000 people on this platform. So if you've yet to subscribe to my channel, please feel free to join me. Click down right here below so we can actually grow together. You guys, when you actually like this, when you guys even just view it, it actually gives me confidence that you guys are really digging my content. And if you guys please can actually share or just comment, let me know exactly what other topics would you like me to touch base on, because I've learned so much, as I said, over the past years. And I'm really grateful that I've been over here in front of you guys, your faces, for the past years, and exactly how much I'm growing and exactly how much you guys get to see how I'm just now kind of carving out my platform for the entrepreneur and just that everyday person who also wants to actually add more massive value and just make their lives a little bit better. So as always, guys, thank you so much for stopping by.